Well, we here in Louisiana cherish our locally grown strawberries. They end up in everything from beer to ice cream. But if we are to enjoy Louisiana strawberries next spring, the state's strawberry growers need to get their plants into the ground by Halloween. This week in Louisiana Agriculture's A.J. Sabine now introduces us to a grand champion strawberry grower in Livingston Parish who plants more than 6 acres of her berries all by hand.
One by one, Kathy Blayhut plants her spring crop of strawberries on her farm in Livingston Parish. With a worn-out trowel and a deft hand, she makes easy work of this row, one of more than 7 acres of strawberries that she's planted this year. When it comes to planting, she prefers the traditional approach.
Generally, you would plant end of October on into November, and that's the way my great-grandfather did it, and my grandfather and my dad. These days, a lot of the farmers want an earlier market, so they'll plant maybe in August, September. You want the roots to go straight down.
The most critical time for these young plants is the first 2 weeks. Young roots need 2 weeks of adequate soil moisture, even though the plant may show signs of greening. Blayhut explains how each one of these plants must be precisely placed into the soil.
This depth right here, here's too little, here's too much. Everyone, just right there, get the roots down. A little bit trickier on this one, the roots are a little bit bigger, so I'll make a little bit larger hole. And go again, using my thumb as a gauge where I showed you that the plant should be, and seal it nicely.
Blayhut grows a couple of special varieties here on her farm, including the Camino Real and the long stem strawberry. But her most prized strawberry of all is the San Andreas, which won the 2013 Ponchatoula Strawberry Festival as a grand champion.
While these plants have greened up pretty well in this fall sun, Blayhut says she fears a late frost next year. Weather could become the only hurdle these plants have to jump during this year's growing season.
When your berry plants are loaded up and you're having to constantly cover and uncover, so a lot of rain is never good. A drought for strawberry season is the best for me because I can turn the water on, just can't turn it off when it's raining.
Blayhut Farms has been an agritourism destination for curious school kids for the past 40 years. In Livingston Parish, I'm A.J. Sabine for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
According to the LSU Ag Center, about 70 farmers grow strawberries here in Louisiana. Last year, they produced nearly 400 acres of berries that had a gross farm value of nearly $16 million. For more information about the Louisiana strawberry industry, you can log on to our website at twilatv.org.